Rob, great first lesson the other day. On this video to the left, I just wanted to show you I've got your posture lines basically drawn. And then I want to talk about the line on your backside, which is to prevent the early extension. We didn't talk about that much, but I just want to make sure it's not there. It's always a big checkpoint for me throughout the swing. As you can see, you're taking her back. Posture's really good. But you notice how you've moved away on the way back from that line? And actually, as you rotate, we should actually see your hips rotate. I should see that line covered up a little bit by your right hip. So you're getting a little bit of an early extension, or your pelvis is moving a little closer to the golf ball. That's something we will definitely address as we move forward in your swing. And as you come down, you can just see how big that gap is now at impact. That's causing some of those missed shots that we got to worry about and stuff like that a little bit more. Posture, you held on to your posture really good in these shots on this day. The one thing I noticed, that ball's leaving right now, and you can tell that that club face is shut down really quick, and that's why we had some a little bit further left shots than what we really are looking for. But your posture throughout the shot improved as we went along today in great fashion. Now here's what we really talked about really in depthly, was what was happening in the cupping at the top of the backswing. You can see how that wrist is bowed or cupped towards me, and we want to bow that down to get that club face. Instead of the face pointing right at me where I was taking the pictures, we want it pointing up at the air. This is basically, we got to get your reverse of what Dustin Johnson does. And Dustin Johnson gets a really good pure ball striking ability with his irons right now and his woods. That's what we really want to work on, because as we start coming down into the swing and down towards impact, it's a lot harder to be in a good impact position if our wrist is cupped. It's fairly flat there. Club face was pretty square on this swing, which is pretty good. But I really like what you're doing. Some good things here. We've got to work on flattening that left wrist at the top of the backswing, and then we'll start working on getting away from the early extension or the pelvis moving closer to the golf ball.